So what do you think of money? Do you think money can do everything? So what was the maximum amount you've ever cashed out before? So my client asked me to introduce the channel however I want. So I'm just going to do exactly that. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're watching me from and listening from. So basically, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do it to subscribe. Today, I'm here with this wonderful person. When you talk about, money, how to control it, how to, organize the money. He's your guy. And then I really want to talk about how I met him. First off, I feel like by the end of this video, I'm going to get something very important out of it, same as you guys, because it's going to tell us how to make money, and then definitely I'll be rich by the end of the video. So basically, I want to talk about how we met, all right? Then that will help them to know who you are. So I remember you messaged me on Instagram. Honestly, before then, I had no idea you existed, I think. Yeah, so you messaged me and you were like, you wanted to create videos like I do. So definitely I would have to look at what you do, because creating videos actually based on what you do, right? Because maybe if you are doing video that has to be a lot of explanation, then that means you need a lot of animation. So I quickly entered into your feed and I realized that you do something that relates to money. And then I saw one of your video when you were standing in an empty space in an environment, and you were telling people, I think, how to make money. You were just talking about trading. And honestly, that was, I think, my third time of hearing about trading, because I've heard of it before, but I don't really know what goes into it. But generally, I know you put money there, you cash money out.
And you lose money as well.
You lose money as well. So which we are going to talk about basically. And so that's how we met. And then after that, we met some couple of times. I sent you to buy, some few gadgets for your YouTube video. Yeah, he's actually a YouTuber.
He's been very helpful.
I'm doing my best. So we went to Casablanca to get those stuff. And then you just went ahead to create your videos. Now you live in Casablanca permanently. That's very wonderful. We'll talk about that as well, because you were living at first. As to why you are living in Casablanca, you will see that too.
Man,
and so it's going to be a very interesting and long conversation, definitely. So let's quickly begin. Who are you and what are you doing in Morocco?
Okay, I have to first of all start by saying it's an honor to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you on.
Come on.
It's a pleasure to have you on.
I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and it's nice. And then to your question, you asked who I am.
Who are you and what are you doing in Morocco?
You know, that question, as easy as it sounds, is actually very hard. Who am I? I don't know. Okay. My name is Goodluck Onyachonam Chikwesri. But lots of people, they call me Lucky Main. Lucky Main, Good luck. Lucky. Gucci Main, the main. So, it's more like an addition.
All right.
And I'm from Nigeria. I think you already know that.
Yes, I know.
So, I don't know.
Basically, that's what happens. Meanwhile, there is the moment where you've achieved something small that you have to talk about.
Okay. So mainly, I do Forex trading. I shouldn't say I'm the CEO, but
if you are, you are.
I'm the CEO of Milk Dairy. It's an online brokerage that helps people achieve their Forex dreams, either to mitigating the knowledge or helping them get through lots of obstacles and hurdles and all those kind of stuff. So that's basically what I do here. And I'm also a student. So
Good.
These are the two things that
nice, very interesting.
Make
so now I think we have to start with, you as a CEO first before we come to the part, because you already organized it. You talked about the fact that you're a CEO before you are talking about you're a student. So then you get that later on. So what do you think of money? Do you think money can do everything?
I don't know. Money can do everything, but not everything. And the question is hard. But believe me, money is not everything. Money is not everything.
Money is not everything, but money can do everything.
But I don't know if money can bring some certain kind of happiness. I doubt. There are people I envy who don't have money, but I envy them because of other stuffs. Maybe because they're very intelligent, they're excelling excellently well in school, or maybe they have the macho body. There are lots of things you envy people about. That's not just money. So everything now, but majority,
Yeah. All right. So basically, can you do business without money?
Can you do what without money?
Well, basically, no, you can't.
You can't.
You can't. I believe you can't.
Really? Without money?
Well, I can create myself. I can call myself wwadd, right? But as to if I can make it exist
Without money?
without money, I don't think. So money is really necessary.
So right now, what you need to create a video is a phone and an internet connection. Most of the cafes in Morocco, they are free internet connections. You have a phone already. You can just stand there and you make a video. You've made it without money.
Yeah, but then you have to buy a cafe. Okay, well, you can stay beside the cafe shop, but you need a phone, which you would have to buy.
You can borrow, you can, I don't know, but...
Well, that reminds me, because my first video I actually posted on the internet was a phone from a friend. So basically, yeah.
So yeah, he's answered this question.
Yeah, basically. So does that mean there are certain things you can do without money?
I think first of all, for you to start something, money is not really necessary for it. It's just your intent and your will to do it. Then for you to excel in that thing, you probably need money. So yeah. At some point you need money for. So money is important. Yeah.
Money is important.
It's extremely important.
Because I normally say this, but people think that we shouldn't say money does everything. But I believe money does everything, but just that we are shy to talk about it, which you explained very, very well. So tell me, why did you start trading? And when did it start?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a nice question. Okay, so after I was done with my secondary school, then I was, I think, a sales boy. I was a sales boy in a shop. I was being paid 10,000 naira. That's equivalent of about $15 right now, because I'm Nigerian. So that was very small. They were giving me allowances of 200 naira, which was less than $1. Yeah. To eat every day and all those stuff. Yeah. So I got admission. Very lucky to have gotten admission into the university immediately. And I got admission into the school. I went to the school. And there, I had to live in the school. I had to live beside the school, something like that. Wow. And then, so where I lived in the school, my neighbor, he was living a very sumptuous life. Yeah. Like, man, he
luxurious life.
Yeah, he was all good with it. He had the latest Samsung then. Yeah. And there's usually no light in Nigeria. So he had a huge generator. Man, his room was so mad. And then I was very lucky that he was my neighbor, because wherever there's no light in the hostel, a lot of people go over to his place to charge phone. So he was kind of popular. So one of the days, I went to charge mine, and for some reasons, nobody was in the room. It was just me and him. I was like, man,
how do you do
this? I'm telling you.
The way.
Yeah. And he's someone who gives people money a lot. So it was, maybe we will give him money. I'm not, I want to learn. I will tell me how this thing is done.
Good.
And he said, okay, he's going to help me. He's going to teach me. But then he didn't talk to me about it for some months. Then COVID happened. I texted him during the COVID, and he said, okay, you add me to a class. And I paid some money. He added me to a class. And yeah, he taught me the basics of the whole Forex thing,
I see.
And it was really nice. I really thank him. But then he just taught me the basics. So then with my little salary, I was putting it into Forex, and man, my money was
just going.
I looked like one. Now I've had small parts, but then I was like one single stick.
I know, right?
Yeah, it was a very horrible experience, because during those times, most times I would even add money with a friend just so that I would deposit and try to trade and try to make money and all those things. Until one day I felt maybe it's because I'm depositing small money. That's why I'm not making profit and all. Yeah. And I told myself I had to do something big. And then I deposited, I think, $500. That took me a lot of time to bring it together. And I didn't just bring it by my business and all.
Exactly.
I think I stole some from my brother, because I really wanted this. And I knew for a fact that
it's going to be huge.
Yeah, it's going to pay off. Well, nobody really supported the idea then, because it's risky and all. So the $500, I felt, man, this is going to be the end for me. I'm making up to 20,000 and the rest. But unfortunately, it went down the drain that night. I cried, I wept. I'm like, if I start saving all the money I've wasted on this thing.
Yeah, you would have made a lot of money. So what kept you going when you knew that you were losing?
I think probably it's the lifestyle of people that were making it. It's basically it. And also because I know that once it pays, it doesn't pay small. It pays in the first withdrawal I made was $1,000 in naira. That's close to as of then. That's close to 700,000 naira.
Wow.
Some people don't gain that.
Yeah,
in
even
6 months.
6 months.
I'm telling you, a salary.
But then someone may say you've lost a lot to gain a lot. So that means it's something very small out of the money you've lost.
Yeah, but in the long run, by the time you compare it to, you'd see that you've made more profit.
Exactly. Yeah. Because that is just there. And then the one that is gone and you've forgotten about it. I get it.
Probably I felt you've eaten it or something.
Yeah, I get it. So that means that you were having some kind of, people you were looking up to.
Yeah.
That kept you going.
Yeah.
And then even your environment was not like that much of a problem, because I think before you do trading, you need certain things. How do you come about those stuff?
Okay. Now, yeah, you're correct. Before you start trading, you need certain things. But I think it's, if you're talking about the computers and the rest, I had a laptop, I had a phone. So I think that was so, just it for me.
So basically, you were even at tennis school in Nigeria before you came to Morocco then.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Of course I was.
Exactly. So what was the maximum amount you've ever cashed out before?
Yeah, camera's looking at me.
Or you want us to leave that for the last part?
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
It's up to you.
And then you are going to talk about the maximum you've gained and the maximum you've lost. Yeah. So yeah, moving on quickly. I also see you do YouTube. What motivates you to teach people? Because I feel like in this world, you never know people who actually need help, right? Because if someone needs help, the person has to show it that, look, I want to be successful, like you did. You went to ask the guy, but then it seems you do it freely, or you just want to put it out there for people to, to get interest in it.
Okay.
So why do you do that? Do you want people to be richer like you, or what? Or you gain something out of it?
Just like you, I opened YouTube in 2020. And before I'd gained the real knowledge, I was always on YouTube looking for how to make money using Forex trading. And most of the things that I was seeing, there were things that weren't true. There's what we call indicators. They were like fake indicators. People were just putting it out there so that people will just consume and lose their money and all those. Exactly. So when I finally gained the knowledge, I opened the YouTube channel. The first video I made got about, I think, 200 views or something. I didn't make another video for like 3 more months. And then one day I was like, man, I should just do something. And I did something. I made another video. Then I've not even started my Make Derive. I made another video. I think 3 people commented how they made money
out of your video.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. This could really be huge, because then I was just trading myself. Exactly. And then the one even asked me, what's my WhatsApp? I'm like, okay. And then we started talking. I felt that just a single video was of great impact to this person. So I had to make more. And then I stay making more. I'm very, very, I don't want to say that I'm busy, but I'm very, very choked up with school and a lot of things. Yeah. So to come and put YouTube in between it,
I know that.
Hard stuff.
I know that because I'm literally in your shoe. Yeah. Good. So basically, but I don't think it's really a job, because if you are trading, right, you have your screen. Yeah. And you have your camera behind you. You are just literally showing what you are doing on your screen. Yeah. So we shouldn't be much. Is it very tedious, or I just see it that way?
It's just like a doctor who is saying you have your patients. You know where the organs is. Yeah. But you have to do the stitches.
And it's not just like that.
It's not just
because
like
people believe, like a lot of people think that you doing YouTube for people who trade is actually not like a lot of work. You just have to put your camera, because basically that's what the trading is about. I believe you guys have to watch on the screen for a very long time in order to know when to bring your money out, when to put your money in. That's what you guys do, isn't it?
Yeah, but
there is a lot to it than I think.
There's way a lot to it. It's just like people who are watching football right now. And you'd be like, okay, just by watching football, you're good. No, you have to practice. People probably have to tell you what to do. So there's way a lot. Most of my videos, why analyzing, I say things, because if you don't say it, probably someone it would be as if the person is just watching
something and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah,
and YouTube is very tedious.
Yeah, and again, there is this thing people normally say. Not people. I have a friend who says this. When you are cashing money out of a place, there is no need telling people, because if you are making money out of it, a lot of people will be like, I want to be selfish. I want to gain it alone. That's why there's this kind of scam that people do. Let's say, for instance, there's this thing called football betting. All right. So I bet a lot and I'm making money out of it. why would I ask somebody to come and pay and get my matches in order to bet? If I know I'm making money, there's no need to ask somebody to come and pay. But then I see you doing that. You tell people, okay, look, come and pay, and then you go for a master class. Yeah. Meanwhile, you have a lot of money. You are gaining a lot of money. Why do you still need that money? And again, I feel like maybe you are doing the YouTube just to add more money to the money you already have.
Okay. So in that kind of sense, that's the teaching aspect right now. So the YouTube probably wouldn't give everybody the kind of privilege of coming directly.
Yeah.
Because right now I have a lot of people who want to do the learning. So for me to distinguish people
who are serious,
and who really want it, because then I post videos on YouTube. Most of the things I do on YouTube, I also do with others privately. But then when you're private with someone, it probably means that maybe the person will understand better and all those kind of stuff. But then the YouTube, and we also do live trading where we all come together, maybe on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. We all come together, we take trades together and make money together. So yeah. It's all to benefit us at the long run.
Yeah. So is it really necessary to flaunt your money if you make money?
I don't believe it's necessary to flaunt your money. I don't know why. I don't even have that lifestyle. It's very, very hard.
Yeah.
It's very, very hard. When I first made that was $100,000. When I was still in Nigeria then. And I came to church the next Sunday and people were like, this person is making this. If you have me on WhatsApp, I hardly post anything Forex on WhatsApp. Yeah. Because to me, I believe that WhatsApp is more private. Then even personally, my Forex, there's a Forex page and there's a personal page. So I try to differentiate two of them because I don't see that need to flaunt money. Because I believe that your highest money, if you have maybe $1,000, $100,000, it might be someone's
coins.
Yeah, or someone's.
Yeah, because I even watched a video recently when one guy was like, they say people are making money on Twitter. Let me check how much I'm making. And he watched it and he was like, I make $1,000. And then the others were like, that's a chicken change because as compared to what they make on YouTube, that's small. Just like you are saying.
Yeah.
So to people, that's something very small.
Very small.
But then I think it was through the guy's lifestyle. That's how you got to know that that's what he's doing.
Exactly.
So don't you think that's why people do it? Just to, lure people in and then people will come and ask and then, because for whatever you're doing, for instance, if I'm here today, I am telling people that, look, I'm talking about productivity and I'm not successful. How do you think people will believe me? They wouldn't, right? So I think there's actually that small need to flaunt your money. But then there should be a very good reason behind it, don't you think?
I don't know. There are people, I don't know how much they have, but there are lots of Forex traders who flaunt a lot of money. Probably they have more than I do. It's highly probable, but I don't know. But there are also people who I know that I probably have more money than, and they flaunt more than me. It doesn't even shock me. I have friends that probably they drive huge cars, they live in expensive apartments. Once there's a small problem, they come to me for money and all those stuff. And they take time to pay back because I know they don't actually have it. So for me, probably, let me just say, I won't be against those that are flaunting. Let's just say that I'm just standard. I'm not flaunting currently. I'm just maybe because I don't have enough. Okay. When I have like
okay, but I believe you have enough. You will talk about that. Now tell me again. Tell me again, do you really consider your health? Because I believe people actually don't care about their health when it comes to looking for money. They can do everything for money and forget about their health. For instance, trading. Because trading, you have to you sit down, you have to watch a screen for a very long time, and then sometimes listen to music or do whatever without going out, having time with your friends or whatever, which is very important when it comes to your mental health, because it can lead to depression or stuff. Do you check those stuff? Or your focus is, look, my things are green, let me cash my money out, and you forget about, what comes next?
It's an irony that a future medical doctor is asking me this question. You're the one who is going to do more work as a medical doctor than a trader. Because trading, yes, probably maybe just 1 hour of your time in a day or 2 hours.
So it's not really what people say that you have to stay in front of your screen for a very long time.
Yeah, and mostly even if you have to stay in your screen for a very long time, once you have a trade, once you pick a good trade, that you can take all the way. Some trades can last days, weeks, months, and you still be in profit within those time. The longer, the better. There are some trades that are like that. So if I'm able to find such trades, I probably won't disturb myself forever. And I don't think, no, trading is not stressful. It's the learning that is the stress, that is the stress behind it. It's just,
So any
it's
level,
not-
anybody can learn. Because I feel like I need to introduce you to one of my guy who is doing trading. I've been doing trading, I've been losing and other stuff. I think I would introduce him to him. But quickly, let's move on to school. All right. Now, now you said it's not stressful, though. That's now limiting me to ask you the question. How do
It's
you
stressful now. It's
manage
stressful.
school with, your trading?
It's not been easy. I won't lie. It's not been easy. But then back in Nigeria, I had a business and I was still doing medicine. So I've always been able to add two things together. Even in secondary school, I had a business and I was still in school. Not all my, just the SS2, SS3. So we are senior high. So even now, it's very hard. It's very difficult. You can see that, like the mentorship you talk about, I've only had it twice this year. That's twice this year, and
Which
it's always
is very massive.
No, it's not. It's just
It
during the
is.
summer. I can't do it outside the summer because I
Yeah,
have
but
school.
still,
and all.
it is.
It's not. It's just twice, and the year is almost. This is what, September, so
Mhm.
we're almost done. So I can't even do it outside summer because I have school and a lot of things are. So yeah, it's been stressful.
And again, which course are you offering so that people know how stressful it is?
Medicine and
Okay, good.
surgery.
So, which is very, very stressful. Trust me, because I'm
A
always
lot.
there. It's very stressful. Oh, all right. So that means that you do your trading in the summer and you do your schooling when it comes to.
No. I just limit some things to the summer. The trading I also added to the school, but then I limit just, stuff that are more stressful in trading to summer.
Then again, you're a scholarship student. Is it because you are not paid that much? Well, you started trading in Nigeria. You could have left it off, looking at the fact that you are coming to study in a new language, you are, in a new environment and everything. And then you don't know how trading will thrive here. I don't know how many of your American friends that do trading or whatever, that you are in a kind of community with, but still you went ahead to do your trading. Is it because something forced you, as in maybe your government doesn't pay you that very much that you really have to do that to survive?
Not really. I think the Nigerian government, they are one of the people that pay the most in this country.
Yeah.
But okay. I had entered school and then I came on scholarship. What's the question? Sorry. What's the question?
So I'm like, right now, you are a scholarship student, right? Now, you came to Morocco and you were trading before coming to Morocco. So I'm not taking that from you. You could have continued.
Yeah.
But then there are challenges. Like you come to Morocco, a country which maybe you don't know anybody. You are going to learn in a different language, which is very difficult as well. But still, you went ahead to do your trading aside all these challenges. Is it because something is pushing you to do it? For instance, the fact that your country don't pay you very well, that you have to do the trading in order to get something small?
Oh no, I'm trading because not about the country not paying well. I'm trading because I want to make money for myself.
Good.
Yeah, I'm not. Most people that are even students also have businesses that they're doing.
Exactly.
You're students.
Yeah, I am a student.
Look at what you are.
So then you are trying to ask me, is it because my country is not paying well? That's why I'm doing this business. Well, I don't know how to answer that question, but honestly, our money don't actually come in like how you expect it to be that every month. So you definitely will need something to come to complement it with it. So why did you choose medicine, and why again did you leave your medicine you were doing in Nigeria to just come to Morocco?
Okay, first of all, I think that of Nigeria is about 7 years or something, and then here in Morocco is 6. It was
previously 8, but now they've changed it to 6.
But then I didn't really know. They didn't tell me what I was studying. They didn't tell me I was coming to do medicine. They just, I had medicine on, but they called me and was like, you've gotten in. I didn't really know what I was going to offer.
Medicine.
Yeah, they told us it's medicine, but the other people behind us had always said it's not always what they tell you that you do. Yeah. So I felt maybe it wasn't really it. But the fact that I was coming to Morocco, I was going to learn a new language, and then COVID stroke in Nigeria, the COVID stroke. Okay, there was then COVID, and then there was strike in Nigeria. Like the schools were closed.
Stopped. Yeah, definitely.
So Nigeria, if you're a medical doctor and you have 6 years, you probably will spend 9 years.
9 years
because of the strike. A lot of things can hinder you from actually doing. And then I was just in my first year in Nigeria, and I was told I had to go to French school and all those. And I just felt the experience was going to be nice, coming to a new country.
Even the fact that you're not going to do medicine, maybe.
Yeah. Then
because trust me, if people are in your shoe, they wouldn't have left the medicine they were doing
That's
if they are
true.
very sure they are going to get medicine when they get to Morocco, but you were not sure. But
I wasn't sure. I didn't really care then. I'd started seeing small money, so I didn't really put much thought into it. In fact,
So I was on the question of, would you abandon school if you were given a huge amount of money, or you start earning a lot of money?
I would never.
You would never.
Yeah, because I feel if you're in this world and you're just making money without any prospects, I don't really think it's valuable. And I'm not in for just all the trading. I actually want to go into politics.
Oh.
So, electorates are getting wiser. So you need a good certificate to be able to lure them to your side. Yeah.
So how do you intend linking trading with your schooling and everything, being a politician and everything? Because I feel like the trading is something you are not going to give up very easily, would you?
No, that's so. The school is probably just for the certificate, I believe. So
there is no link between your trading, your schooling, and then being a politician. There's no way you're going to link all this trade together.
It will make a good portfolio when I'm running for office.
Just that.
I'll be like, hey, while I was in school, I was making money. So.
And then you were doing business aside. It will make that.
It makes sense.
So now school is over. School is about to start. How was your previous semester, and what are you looking forward to?
The previous semester was good. It was okay. This time around, I'm going to start stage.
Yeah.
The stage in the
and
morning.
I hope you are dealing with your derivation a little bit because it's very necessary.
Yeah, I know it is. I haven't actually learned it. Just the two words, Shuya and Safi. Just those ones. That's what I know.
So you'll be moving back to Fairs or what?
No, I'm here in Casablanca.
You're here in Casablanca. That's very close. So once in a while, we'll be checking up on ourselves.
That
would be very, very
interesting.
Yeah, it's Oshante. Oh, no, I don't think it's Oshante.
Bienvenue.
Bienvenue. Voilà, bienvenue. Yeah. So I'm just going to ask you some few questions. All right. Then we will bring this to an end. So money or time? Which one would you choose? Yeah. Which one would you prefer?
Money. Money or time?
You choose money over time, or you choose time over money?
I prefer to waste my time while having money than not having money and have plenty of time.
Yeah, I see.
So I think money.
Money?
Yeah.
All right. Me, normally, when I'm asked this question, I will prefer to see that one leads to the other. See, when you have money.
You've not given a direct answer. It's
but then it's good.
Not
because,
no.
Yeah.
So you have to choose one.
Exactly. Well.
So which would you choose?
Well, it's difficult for me at this time, but I think money is time, time is money. So
it is broadcast.
So when you choose one will lead to the other. So I'll choose time. Either ways.
Really?
That's what I feel.
When you have more time, you have more money.
When you have the time,
I
believe you have money.
Really?
It depends on the context.
There's no
contest.
The cameraman is laughing at
No, listen, I think there's a contest. The reason being that, all right, for instance, there are certain things out there which when you devote your time for, all right, you gain money out of. So that's what I mean by time or money. Well, when I don't know how you understand it. I believe you understand it in a way that like you be there doing nothing and wasting your time, or like having all this time in this world for yourself just there like that. I think that's how you understood it.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to say like using your time for something like basically time, not having a free time to relax or something.
Well, you can use money to get time.
Yeah, you see, that's why it's very complicated. Yeah.
And he's asking a complicated question.
Okay, tell me, how much was your highest earning and then your highest loss? Well, if you don't want to mention the exact amount, you can approximate it.
I think, $100K in dollars. Oh. And I think I've lost at a go.
At a go, that's what I want.
Yeah, at a go, I think I've lost 35K one time. It was a very bad experience.
Very bad experience. And then I think
I don't want to talk about that.
I know. Yeah, I really would want to know, but then I feel like it's okay. It's okay to keep that as that. So normally there's this question I ask my people, and it's a form of leaderboard. And then when you get to one site, you be part of the top 3 people on the screen as time goes on. So it's just basically 3 questions that I ask, and you have to give me the answer in 30 seconds frame. If you are good, you answer it like the first 10 seconds. That means you have 10 points and thereafter. So I hope you are ready. It's just a simple question.
Okay.
Looking at the fact that my podcast is all about health, it has to be health-related question. And you happen to be a medical student. And so I'm just going to ask you.
I'm just entering the third year, so I'm not really medical
Good.
like that.
So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mention pathology. And then you tell me which organ that it affects in the body.
Okay.
All right. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I guess.
Good. So osteosarcoma.
Osteo has to do with the bone. Sarcoma.
I think I'll give it to you. As long as you mention the bone, it's okay.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So that's 8.
Okay.
That was 8. Okay. So now we have what we call infarctus du myocarde. Okay.
That's the heart.
That's the heart. That was so easy. And then I think I'll finally give you what we call leukemia.
Blood vessels. No, not blood. The bone marrow. Leukemia. Blood vessels. The white blood. Blood.
Good. I don't know if I should give it to you. I don't really know. I'll give it to you, but the mark will be there in post-production, so you get to see it.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate it.
It's an honor.
Your time out of Casablanca, impromptu. I asked this from you just within 1 week, and you made it happen. I really appreciate it. Like
You're welcome.
And then he's a YouTuber. He has social media. He's going to put it out, and then if you want to know how to trade, because at the end of the day, we talk a lot out of behind camera. All right. So I believe that maybe by this time next year.
I hope so too.
Yeah. So good. So where can we get you on social media?
Luckymin_FX.
FX. I'll put it on screen. Is that your?
That's my personal.
Your
page.
personal.
Yeah.
And then you're on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description. And then basically that's that. I don't think you would have to put your number out there.
No.
All right. So you guys subscribe to the channel. I mean, it's very, very important. Don't forget to leave a like as well as, and then make Lucky Min proud, okay? Make him proud, because the fact that he's on the channel should prove something. So this has been it. See you guys in the next one.
Subscribe to the channel.